Hi, I'm Celeste Banks.
And I'm Kevin Sykes.
Welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission, where we give you the news from the students' view.
To kick off our show, Kyle Little and Taylor Oberstadt tell us the story of how a teacher at Belinder is integrating music into his classroom.
At Belinder Elementary, while other students are straining their eyes over textbooks or sighing at impossible math problems, Mr. Schultz's 4th grade class is twisting and shouting to the sounds of the Beatles. Schultz recently came up with the idea of using music in the classroom as a unique way to engage his class.
Well, we start from day one pretty much as the school year begins, and we just continue it throughout the year, and before you know it, we have 30 songs piled up on our playlist.
And among that huge repertoire of Beatles songs, the kids do have some favorites.
Kids' favorite song, they always seem to go back to Twist and Shout, again with the movement, they get to dance and twist and sing.
With all that dancing going on, one has to wonder if Mr. Schultz is choreographing those moves.
That is all they're doing. They choreograph, they put all the movements in, and we sing and they dance.
Some might deem Mr. Schultz's methods unconventional. They might ask, why bring pop music into the classroom at all? For Mr. Schultz, the only question was to why he didn't start earlier.
And that's something I tend to kick myself for. I wish I would have started earlier in my career, but it's happening now and we're having fun with it.
This has been Kyle Little and Taylor Oberstadt reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
While Belinder students are singing songs, an assembly at John Deemer had students making a ton of noise for a job well done in a relief effort for the island of Haiti.
Justin Smith and Slade Burns have the story.
On March 11th, students at Deemer Elementary had the opportunity to experience a very special assembly. This assembly was a reward for hard work and dedication that the students displayed the previous week.
We challenged you to be the change you want to see in the world.
The students worked hard to raise money for Heart to Heart, an organization that takes pride in providing medical equipment to those in need. After the presentation of the check, the students performed a special rendition of We Are the World. The assembly came to an exciting conclusion when a drawing was held and the winners were able to pie a teacher in the face. Congratulations to Deemer Elementary for making a change in the world. This has been Slade Burns and Justin Smith reporting with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
While Deemer students were helping Haitians rebuild their cities, Highland students were constructing some cities of their own.
Shelby Lemon and Erica Lang report on why it's not a problem to think small in order to dream big.
Everybody is assigned like 2 things, one to help and one to be like a main builder.
We wrote it down on a piece of paper, like what our favorite choices were, and then the teacher gave us our first or second choice, and we got partners, and that's pretty much how it went.
You make like a city out of boxes.
Students are able to give their preferences as to what community building they would like to be involved in planning.
What are you building? I'm building a restaurant. The bank. Community center. Hospital. The hospital. A church. A museum.
We can't have actual business names on our buildings, so we have to create our own.
MOCA, Museum of Cool Art.
Fly by Pets. It's a round the world diner.
I'm making a restaurant called Pizza Plaza, and we're making it for Box City.
Well, right now I'm just building a gas station called Box City Gas.
We also do name our city, and that's very much a voting process.
Are your houses all together, or are they separate?
They're in different zones. We would probably do it in the business area or more in the neighborhood, probably.
Wendy's or something. I don't know.
We don't exactly know yet.
Yeah, we don't know until until everybody's actually done with their thing.
And right now I'm just doing the doors and windows.
We're gonna do like this. We're gonna have
some garages here and garage here. This big gold dollar sign on it. Windows, doors, stairs. Well, I kind of got it off of Papa John's, only I changed it a little.
How did you change it?
I changed it to pizza and then plaza. The first window, and it's gonna have Mr. Thinker, the Thinker. And then, like, it's a statue of a guy doing this.
Actually, as I said, our art teacher, Andy Duringer, starts out for us and assists the kids with the concepts related to architecture and so forth. They actually build their houses in art class.
Thank you for visiting Box City.
It clearly took a lot of brains to construct the Box City.
Prairie students use their noggins every time they participate in chess club. Here's Martin Breyer, Wes Creedon, and Jordan White with the story.
Let's take a look.
Welcome to Chess Club at Prairie Elementary School, where kids of all ages enjoy the great classic game of chess. So guys, what's your favorite part about Chess Club?
Getting to play chess with my friends. Probably playing chess.
Well, my favorite part is, just playing chess. My favorite thing about it, where you get to like move the stuff and like when you move out, when you move it, you really get more points and it's really fun.
Because it's really fun, you get to see all your friends, and it teaches me more about it.
Because you get to verse everyone and it's just fun. It's fun to play other people and it's fun. It's a good experience.
Hey kids, if you were a chess piece, which one would you be?
The queen, because it can go wherever you really want it to.
The queen.
The queen?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she can pretty much do anything.
My favorite piece is the queen. Queen because it's the most powerful. I would also choose the queen. The rook. Because he can move down, sideways, and and sideways.
I think I would be the knight, part because he can move like an L, and that's the second letter in my name.
Yes, definitely the knight, because I like horses.
I think I would be the king, probably. He's like the top dog.
It looks like Chess Club at Prairie Elementary School was a big hit. This has been Jordan White and Wes Creedon with Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Is there an exact science on how to be a chess champion?
Maybe we'll find out when Ashley Eller and Sarah Busby investigate Mission Valley Science Fair, where they're finding the answers to some of life's most puzzling questions.
Let's check it out.
Mission Valley Middle School had its annual science fair on February 23rd. 7th and 8th graders presented their projects to the public. Let's take a look at some of these experiments.
Mine is if the density affects how long it takes to burn through wood. It's pretty sweet. I got to use a blowtorch. This is the actual thing that I used to burn the wood. And these are some of the samples. I did maple, oak, pine, walnut.
This is mine. I used different metals of aluminum, brass, galvanized steel, and steel, and then I put them in different solutions to represent different precipitation.
Every year we have about 200 projects. Wow. From over 2 different grade levels, 7th and 8th grade. So a lot of times 8th graders are a little bit more, they're better at doing it on their own. 7th graders are not. So we all start out on the same level with topics, and then we go do research, and then we come up with our hypotheses from there.
Kids come up with their own ideas, and then we kind of talk about it and work out the kinks. And then either I approve it or say back to the drawing board.
Overall, the science fair was a huge success. This has been Sarah Busby and Ashley Eller reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
It's been a busy second semester at Shawnee Mission South High School.
Let's take a look at what the Raiders have been up to.
It was just another night of high school basketball for the Shawnee Mission South Raiders on January 29th, but what made this night memorable was what happened at halftime. Kate Benson, Clint Johnson, and the late Steve Little were all honored as being among South's greatest athletes when they were inducted as the inaugural class of the Raider Hall of Fame.
We want to make this night to be special for all.
Metro Sports analyst and South alum Dave Stewart helped announce the athletes and all their achievements. Kate Benson, who is the all-time leading scorer in 6A state history for basketball, also helped the volleyball team win a state championship in 1993, as well as a state championship in basketball in 1995. Clint Johnson is a member of the Kansas State High School Hall of Fame due to his success in shot put and discus. All of his state records are still standing, and he is the current discus and shot put coach at Shawnee Mission South. Steve Little, the night's final inductee, was represented by his legendary South coach John Davis and was honored for leading the Raiders to their first state championship in football in 1973. He also set an NCAA record for his 67-yard field goal while at Arkansas, and he was the first kicker ever taken in the first round of the NFL Draft. Raider spirit was overflowing in the gym that night as Raider fans, young and old, had a chance to walk down memory lane. The Hall of Fame is now on public display in the front lobby of the SMS Basketball Arena. The basketball team went on to defeat the Shawnee Mission West Vikings, adding to the spirit of the evening. A post-game reception for the inductees, including refreshments and cake, was the finishing touch for one green and gold of the night. Reporting for Shawnee Mission Encounters, this has been Kevin Sykes and Brian Schwabauer.
Here at Shawnee Mission South, the Woods program is working hard for their annual R&D competition. The Woodsmen at South work year-round on various projects. Let's see what they have to say.
I'm in Woods because I enjoy building projects, making stuff with my hands, and it's a good trade to have later in life. You know, say something goes wrong around the house, you gotta be able to fix it. This is where you learn all that. You learn a lot of problem solving, just good life skills.
So woodshop is basically a class you to express yourself and do things with your hands, be a man.
Basically what we've tried to accomplish is getting students to understand the process of putting things together. As they advance with this class being a fourth-year class, third and fourth years, they get into some pretty mean and nasty stuff. With R&D, we try to participate as much as we can just from the fact that it gives us an opportunity to find out how well we do.
So if you want to be a master woodsman, Shawnee Mission South is the place to be. Signing off for KSMS has been Gordy and Peter.
My name is Sarah Busby. I am the student body president at Shawnee Mission South, and my duty as president is to keep all of the students motivated and wanting to be involved in school. I help plan lots of fundraisers and all of the dances and ceremonies. Walk a Mile is a national fundraiser that we decided to incorporate into our list of fundraisers this year. It prevents domestic and sexual abuse for women and men.
I gotta do this for the women. For the women. For the women. For the women.
Basically what you do is exactly what it's called, walk a mile in her shoes. You sign up kids and they put heels on, boys and girls, and they walk a mile, or as we did, we had relay races where you run a mile in high heels. And we had about 15 administrators do it and teachers, as well as around 100 boys and girls from Shawnee Mission West and Shawnee Mission South.
The heels, they felt natural. No, they didn't. They felt awful, but I love it. It's good. It's for a good cause. For Safe Home.
They hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how women do this. It's pain. It's uncomfortable.
I mean, it was 2 times too small. You know, it doesn't even come up to my regular shoes. Let's go, Nico!
My job with Walk a Mile was to get as many donations and sponsors as possible, and I wrote a letter to the mayor and to KMBC 9 News and also Metro Sports, and hopefully that helped to get some more donations in.
Will Spradling and the stars of the Shawnee Mission South basketball team continued to assert their dominance in the Sunflower League as they added another victory to their record against Shawnee Mission West. But on this special night after the varsity game, every Raider fan stuck around to support South's newest squad.
After the game, there's a
going to be a charity game between the West faculty and the South faculty. Donations or proceeds going to the Haiti Relief Fund.
West's DECA chapter set up the event called Hoops for Haiti, and while it may have just been an exhibition game, the Raider teachers made it clear the Vikings shouldn't expect any handouts.
It'll be good-spirited because I don't know if there's going to be a lot of competition because Shawnee Mission South's going to come in here. We're just going to kind of knock their lights out, and we'll just be we'll put in the scrubs, if you know what I mean, before halftime.
I'm going to sharpen the elbows right now, baby. It's coming in.
We suggested that West wear black so that the blood wouldn't show.
It was time for battle, and the super senior Raiders released their inner LeBron James and Jackie Moon with the support of the Raider fans. The Raiders' fate seemed uncertain until an unknown rookie named Brett McFall made his appearance.
They say he plays D1 ball, but I don't even know where Wyoming is.
Nerves hit the Raiders at tip-off. The team had a great game plan, but South's athletic director John Johnson wanted to take the team in a different direction. Literally. The Raiders' chances seemed bleak until the new kid checked in. Suddenly, the team caught fire. With quite a bit of cushion heading into halftime, South needed only one ingredient to seal the deal. You know what they say, 2 McFalls is better than 1. McFall had been everywhere on the court, and with 20 seconds left in the game, practically the only shot he hadn't attempted was one from half court. Until this.
That was great. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun just to come out and mess around and play and get a victory for the faculty. When the clock was running down with about 20 seconds, someone in the crowd yelled, "Shoot one from half court," and some of the players were over here yelling, "Shoot it from half court," so I figured I'd just let it fly. I like our Shawnee Mission South staff team, so we'll see if we got any more games on the schedule.
Disguising themselves as educators at Shawnee Mission South by day, this squad is ready to go pro. Jack Hockman and Taylor Hume for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Well, that's all we have time for in our show today. I'm Celeste Banks.
And I'm Kevin Sykes.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll see you next time.